All right, welcome back to day 3 of Indian Wells. We just watched Sabalenka win. Been a straightforward day, at least for the matches we've watched. And now we've got Coco Gauff taking on Rakhimova, who is now playing for Uzbekistan. In the off-season, she changed nationalities and changed the country she represents. So, yeah. They played twice. Gauff's won both matches in their careers. Both straight sets actually played in the Australian Open this year. And Coco won in the first round 6-2, 6-3. So, second time for the year that they've played, and the third time in 6 months, because they played in Beijing last year as well. So let's see if Rakhimova can compete against Coco on a slower hard court. Mussetti's getting beat. I don't know what's going on with him. He's down 5-love in the second. And Shelton Opelka are playing a tiebreak, which is the biggest shock of the day. Also, Feast is winning against Prismic as well. And Tomanovic is kicking ass. Let's go. You're not going to like the schedule, Cam? I saw the schedule. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I'm... Swiatek is on court too, which is... I don't know about that, but it's fine. It's fine. It could be worse. The Fonseca match kind of sucks that that's on at the same time, but whatever. But I mean, it's not bad. Like Alcaraz, Raducanu, Djokovic, Alcaraz back to back is fun. The night sessions, to be like Medvedev's interesting, but the night session overall, Pegula Vekic is good too. I mean, it's actually pretty good. Center court's good. Like, there's a lot of good matches on center court. 1 second, chat. So Draper's playing first match on court 2. Swiatek on Draper back to back. Eala's playing doubles tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, look, I can understand Raducanu and Pegula getting center court. Swiatek court 2. It's whatever. Just sucks Swiatek's playing at the same time as Djokovic, but who knows? Swiatek might just run through her match and then it won't even matter. All right. Here we go. Coco and Rakhimova serving, warming up their last few serves. Did you see the schedule for me? I did, yes. I did see the schedule first. Yeah. Stats of the Musetti match are scary. Why? What happened? As a Coco fan, watching her serve feels like a threat sometimes. Okay. 29% of second serve 1 points after his second serve. Okay. His unforced error count is crazy. "25 errors, 9 winners." Yeah, he's only won 7 second serve points out of 24. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. Like, crazy would be like, 40 errors. That would be like really crazy. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if Coco can get through this match. She's beaten Rakhimova twice before. By the way, Coco just wearing the all-white outfit. The Wimbledon whites. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, just looks like, traditional Wimbledon outfit. No, nothing crazy. All right. I'm going to go Coco in straights. First serve is a fault, second serve. As a return goes the forehand of Gauff, and then that goes out by Rakhimova, and it's love 15. All right, backhand to backhand rally. As Rakhimova hits it backhand wide. Love 30. Musetti lost. That's rough. All right, 4-4 rally. Rakhimova to the backhand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand into the net. It's 15-30. By the way, Chad, I want to just check something. As Rakhimova misses the pass, and it's 15-40. Is it a home game that we're playing? Let me check. It's Friday night a home game? As Rakhimova serves a fault, second serve. Hell yeah, I got a $30 voucher to spend at the Essendon store. Let's go. Eala's match is in like 5 hours, like 4 or 5 hours. Forehand from Gauff, cross court in the forehand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the forehand into the back of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand down the line goes long. It's 30-40. All right, 30-40. Tomanovic wins. Let's go. All right, first serve the fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the form of Gauff. Gauff hits it out, and we get the deuce. I think it's an Essendon home game. Let's go. God, I'm so pumped. I haven't been to footy for a year. I haven't been to a real football match in like forever. Friday night footy. Chat, it's going to be fire. It's going to be crazy. Anyways, deuce. That goes in the net by Rakhimova, and it's advantage Gauff. As Gauff comes to the net with a volley and puts it away. All right, Coco breaks. First game of the match. All right. First break. First game. All right, one love Gauff. It's Coco double faults. Love 15. As Gauff love 30. Uh, 15-30, good serve from Coco. As a bit of backhand from Gauff into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff shanks the forehand, and it goes out 15-40. Now 15-40 as that goes in the net by Rakhimova. Gauff saves one. As that goes in the net by Rakhimova again, and Gauff gets the deuce. As with a backhand now from Gauff into the forehand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the forehand into the backhand of Rakhimova. As Gauff forehand goes cross court. Rakhimova gets it with the forehand, but hits it wide, and it's advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. Anyways, Rakhimova backhand in the net. 2-love Coco. She consolidates. All right. Two love Coco. As Rakhimova serves into the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova with the forehand at the backhand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand as Rakhimova with a slice. Gauff comes in there with a forehand slice. Passing shot Rakhimova. Volley from Gauff. Rakhimova backhand. Straight at Gauff. Volley from Gauff's good. Rakhimova gets it back. Volley from Gauff again. Goes over the top of Rakhimova. Up goes a lob from Rakhimova. Gauff back on the baseline. As with a backhand out for Rakhimova. Gauff backhand again to the back of Rakhimova as Gauff on the attack. Forehand inside out. Rakhimova pass goes wide. What a rally. And Gauff with a big smile. It's like, that's a great rally. That was great hands in the net by both. But Coco too good. Love 15. Lovely hitting by both. Crazy rally. That net exchange was insane. You could barely keep up with it. All right, love 15. As with a forehand to the back end of Gauff. But Gauff hits it out, 15-0. As that goes out by Coco, and it's 30-15. Uh, 30-15. As Rakhimova, 40-15, good serve. (40-15). As that goes out by Coco on the passing shot. And Rakhimova holds. All right. 2-1 Gauff. Paolini breaks back 2-2. Nice. By the way, winner of this will play Eala. If Eala wins tonight against Yastremska. So that's what's on the... Well, that might be on the list in the next couple of days. And that'll be on Sunday. All right. Back to Coco. 2-1. As it a backhand from Rakhimova to the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova into the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand again to the forehand of Gauff. Sliced. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Rakhimova in the net. And it's 15-love. As Gauff comes to the net, puts it away. $30-love. $30-love. Shelton's into a third set. He won the second. As Rakhimova backhand in the net, 40-love. He won the second tiebreak. I want to see Eala versus Gauff again. Okay. All right, forehand from Gauff to the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff again with a forehand into the forehand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the backhand coming to the net, but doesn't need to hit a volley because the approach was too strong. All right. Okay. 4-2 Gauff. 3-1 Gauff. We're not there yet. All right, 3-1 Coco. As that goes out by, double fault by Rakhimova, love 15. All right, as the return goes into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand to the back of Rakhimova. Down the line to the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand into the net. Love 30. Chance for Coco to take this double break. As a backhand return. Goes in the backhand Rakhimova. Slice from Gauff to the front of Rakhimova as Gauff goes to the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the backhand on the stretch. Rakhimova cross backhand wide. Just missed. Love 40. Rakhimova in big trouble. Love 40. As the return goes to the backhand of Rakhimova. Backhand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Rakhimova in the net. Gauff 4-1. Double break. All right. Coco 4-1. All right, 4-1, Coco cruising. How many games do you think Rakhimova will win? I have no idea. I don't know. No idea. All right. All right, 4-1. As Rakhimova 4 on the stretch. And then that goes out by Gauff. And it's left 15. All right, serve is a double fault from Coco. All right, love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As Coco double faults again. Love 40. All right. Fold again. Second serve. Serve in the backhand, Rakhimova. Good return. Gauff gets it back. Forehand, Rakhimova. Gauff for the pass. Rakhimova volleys. Gauff for the pass. Rakhimova volley in the net. 15-40. Monfils match has started. FAA Monfils. We'll keep an eye on that as well. All right. 15-40. Feast won the first set against Prismic, by the way. Palin's up 4-2. And Joint has just started her matches. Rakhimova slice goes into the back of Gauff. Off the tape from Coco. Rakhimova backhand straight down the middle. Gauff volleys. Rakhimova pass. Too good. And Gauff gets broken. 4-2. Coco with the break. Rakhimova gets one back. All right. Okay. 4-2 Coco. Rakhimova serves a fault. Second serve. By the way, thank you, London Lady, for the 40 months as a member as well. Sorry I missed that in the last stream. I just seen it now. I must have been looking away. Love 15. So we've got Jannik Sinner coming up in about 3 hours. And then if it all goes the way it's supposed to go, it should be then Eala straight after that. Hopefully. All right. Rakhimova, love 15. Serves a fault. Second serve. Serve from the back of Gauff. Backhand from Rakhimova. Gauff with the slice. Rakhimova forehand inside out into the net. And it's love 30. All right, Gauff looking for that double break. As Rakhimova serves another fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Rakhimova. Backhand from Gauff to the back, forehand of Rakhimova. Inside out again. Gauff gets it with the backhand. Rakhimova drop shot. Gauff gets it with the slice. Rakhimova forehand pass. Too good. 15-30. Great rally from Rakhimova. Shelton breaks. How is that possible? That can't be real. How did that happen? Impossible. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How do you break Opelka? It's crazy. That's crazy. No shot. Never happened. I've never seen Opelka get broken in my life. Never broken in his life. He's the first time in ever. 15-30. Rakhimova serves into the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand into the backhand of Gauff. As Rakhimova with that forehand. Gauff goes down the line wide on the forehand. And it's 30-15. Ben is the man doing it while he's sick. Yeah. This is Sheldon's flu game. That was actually food poisoning. 30-all. Allegedly by a dodgy pizza. 30-all. That's a default from Rakhimova. Second serve. And Boko Andreeva doubles should be interesting. Yeah, is that today or tomorrow? Carlos and Dimitrov is this time tomorrow. It'll be this time tomorrow. All right. As Rakhimova in the net with a forehand. And it's 30-40. As Rakhimova serves a fault, second serve. Serving at the back end of Gauff. Backhand at Rakhimova. Cross court the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand cross again. Gauff hits a drop shot. Rakhimova gets it with a slice back. Gauff with a lob. Rakhimova with a volley. Gauff with a volley in the net. Rakhimova survives. Deuce. Good hustle. All right, deuce. As Rakhimova serves. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Rakhimova. Cross court to the backhand of Gauff. As they go backhand to backhand. Now Gauff goes to the forehand of Rakhimova, but Rakhimova puts it away. Gauff wasn't there. Advantage Rakhimova. All right, good hold by Rakhimova. Still down a break, though. Prismic is cramping. Wait, is he cramping? Is that what you said? Prismic can't retire. He needs to give Emma a longer rest. What? No cramping, okay. All right. You think Coco's serving any better? You know what? I'm going to defer that question to the stats. So let me have a look at her stats this year compared to last year, and that'll give us a good indication. So far this year, Coco has hit. Ooh. That can't be right. That's got to be a typo. She's only hit 19 aces and 100 double faults. Shit, that's crazy. That can't be right, though. That can't be right. Can it? 19 aces, 103 double faults. That's a terrible ratio. She's winning 69% of first serve points, 39% of second serve points. 66 games, service games, won. Now, last year, she served 188 aces and 431 double faults. She was winning 68% of first serve points. She was winning 43% of second serve points, and she was winning 68% of service games. So her stats this year are down from last year. So, yeah. So far this year, she's not serving better than last year. She's serving, I mean, I would say about the same, maybe slightly worse based on stats. Like she's serving more first serves in, but less points won. More first serves in, more first serve points won, but less second serve points won. She's winning about the same amount of points on serve. She's saving half the break points she faces, which was the same as last year. And she's winning slightly less service games than she did last year. By the way, I think we need to stop generalizing Coco's serve and talk about it's her second serve. Her first serve's not a problem. Like, she gets her first serve in 60%, 61% of the time. That's just as many first serves in on average as the best players on the planet. So her first serve is not a problem. It's her second serve that's a problem. You know, as Coco hits a lovely passing shot winner on the run, 30-15. Like, if I'm looking at the averages from this year, right? For first serve averages, right? 61.9% is better than Raducanu, right? Raducanu's hit 56% of first serves in. Swiatek at 62, Sabalenka at 65, Pegula at 63. So Coco's first serve percentage is good. Her first serve points won, nearly 70%. That's really good. Second serve is where she lets herself down. Everybody else in the top 10 has got, 47, 49, 45, 50, 51, 54. So like 39% is the worst top 10 second serve by those stats, right? So Coco's second serve, that's the issue. Hey, Tommy Haas is out there. What's he doing? I think her stats are slightly below last year. But again, I think it's just the second serve. That's the problem. Her second serve is a problem. Now, you can say that's psychological. You could say that it's technical or whatever. But yeah, 30-all here. Is it a forehand from Gauff? Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the forehand. And down the line of the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand. Down the line winner. Beautiful shot. 40-30. So honestly, she should fire Gavin. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. He's made her serve worse. Bro, have you even been listening? Like, I literally just went through the entire... You made it a count an hour ago. I'm not talking to you. 40-30. Bro made an account an hour ago. Get out of here. Forehand goes into the forehand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the backhand. Into the forehand of Rakhimova. Cross court in the forehand of Gauff. Gauff hits it long and we get to deuce. Tommy Haas is the director of Indian Wells. Yeah, he's been the director for a while. But like looking at the stats, it doesn't seem like she's got. And look, could she get more first serves in? Everybody could get more first serves in. But getting more first serves in doesn't take away from the issue that if she has to hit a second serve, that's a problem. Her second serve's an issue. So it's not the first serve's fine. She has a good first serve. It's just when she misses the first serve, the chances of her winning the point are drastically lower than anybody else because of because she fears the double fault, she fears the return of serve, whatever it is. Her second serve is specifically is the issue. The first serve's fine. Doesn't need to change the first serve. Anyway, it's backhand from Rakhimova, cross court, the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand, slice in the net. Great hitting from Coco. Advantage Gauff. This is a very important game here for the momentum of this set. All right, advantage Coco to go to 5-3. As a bit of forehand goes out by Rakhimova. And Gauff holds. 5-3. 5-3. Joins up 4-love. Finally. Something to celebrate. All right. Back to Rakhimova. She's going to serve to stay in the set. As Coco wins the point. Love 15. The Aussies are doing pretty well, considering. Like we've actually had a pretty good day. We've had a couple of good wins today. We're doing all right today. As Rakhimova serves a let. Shelton wins. Nice. Good fight. He's going to play TN next round. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, Shelton must not be feeling well. If he's not celebrating. Serve into the forehand of Gauff. Backhand of Rakhimova as Gauff backhand goes long as she tries it down the line. $15 all. All right, first serve is a let. Hunter won unexpectedly yesterday. Plays Bencic tomorrow. Yay. Winner of this will play the winner of Yastremska and Eala, who are coming up in probably like 4 hours. 15 all. Rakhimova serves. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return into the forehand of Rakhimova. Rakhimova can't get it back. All right, 15-30. So Prismic retired. So Feast is through. What does that mean, though, for Feast? Where's he in the draw? I can't remember. We're starting to get some third-round matches locking in. By the way, Kalinskaya and Bokos, third round. Okay. Kostya Noskova. Tomanovic is waiting for the Palini-Potapova match. Gibson-Towson is a lock. Joint Christian, winner plays Sabalenka. So Aussies at the moment, we've gone on the women's side, we've gone 2 for 3, which is pretty decent. On the men's side, Shelton versus Tien. That's a lock. Zverev will play Nakashima or Karabali. Fucsovics is waiting for he's going to play Feast. That's interesting. Kaboli will play the Tiafo or Brooksby. And then the men's matches are still like they're just kicking off at the moment, but yeah. Anyways, Gauff 30-0 on this in this game of Rakhimova, and Rakhimova hits it out in the backhand. Gauff gets a set point, 30-40 to take the first set. Also, FAA and Monfils are on serve in the first set of their match. All right, serve is a fault. Second serve. Seventh one of Gauff. Return gets backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff forehand. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Is Gauff forehand again. Rakhimova gets it with the backhand, but it goes wide. And there's Gauff's first set. 6-3. 6-3 Coco. All right, first set in the bag. 6-3. Could be very challenging, Ben versus Tien if he's not 100%. Yeah, hopefully Shelton gets a couple of days to rest. Also, they might put him on at night because Tien versus Shelton probably deserves to be a night match. But then it's going to be competing with Sinner. So, but I think Tien Shelton should be a night match. So he might get more time, but that might not help his game at night. He'd probably rather play during the day. But yeah, I don't know. He might get some extra time off now. 48 hours to get ready and get healthy, right? If he's not feeling well. If Coco faces Sabalenka in the semis, who do you think will win? I don't know. Ask me that in a week. All right. Yeah, joints. 6-love first set against Christian. Wow. Also, Palin's at 5-5 against Potapova. And Nakashima at 5-2 against Ugo Carabelli. Yeah, joint. I tell you, joint versus Sabalenka. I know Joint hasn't done well against top 10 players yet, but Joint versus Sabalenka would be a great, good. It would be good for Joint to play against Sabalenka at this stage. She hasn't had a great season. She had an injury start to the year, Joint. So even though I'm not expecting her to do anything against Sabalenka, it'd still be cool to see Joint take on Sabalenka and give her that big, give her that get a big matchup, All right, go off with the first set, 6-3. Love 15. Not many Indian Wells highlights on YouTube. Yeah, you got to go to the WTA ATP site, channels. All right, 15-0. As Gauff serves. A fault. Second serve. Oh, it's a double fault. 15-30. Feast draw looks open, does it? Fucsovic, FAA, Rublev. I mean, yeah. It would be cool to see him play FAA or Rublev. And then Zverev. I mean, that's Zverev. Zverev Feast would be. I mean, that's been spicy. That's been a spicy rivalry. That'd be fun. It's probably that FAA Rublev match, which is going to be interesting. 15-40, Rakhimova with a return winner. And she has a chance to take the early break. And the second is Rakhimova hits a wide. And it's 30-40. . Eala's game is coming up in like, I'm going to say 4 hours. 4 hours from now. As the return goes backhand of Gauff. Gauff hits a winner down the line, saves both of the break points. And we get to do his first game of the second, sorry. Medvedev made it out of Dubai. And he is playing Tabilo tomorrow night. So yeah. So we might watch that. That could be fun. I'd like to see a Gauff Eala part 2. Well, let's see what happens for the rest of the day. Is it a 4-4 rally? Rakhimova goes down the line to the backhand of Gauff now. Is Rakhimova forehand again to the backhand of Gauff, who goes down the line to the slice. Rakhimova in the net. Nice hitting from Coco. Advantage Gauff. To take the first game of the second. Brooksby Tiafo is starting soon. All right, we'll keep an eye on that as well. As a backhand return into the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Rakhimova to the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova drop shot, but it's not good enough. Gauff comes to the net. Up goes a lob from Rakhimova. Gauff with a volley. Rakhimova pass straight at Gauff, who hits it in the net with a volley. It's a good high backhand volley from Coco, but Rakhimova too good. And puts it straight down the middle. A very smart shot. All right, deuce. All right, we get the deuce. As the backhand goes in the forehand of Gauff. Backhand from Rakhimova to the forehand of Gauff. As Rakhimova forehand in the net. Advantage Gauff. All right. Nice return there from Rakhimova, and it's back to deuce. All right. As Gauff return goes wide. And it's advantage Rakhimova. To get the break in the second. As Gauff serves a fault. Second serve. As with a forehand from Rakhimova to the forehand of Gauff. Down the line to the back of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand on the stretch. Goes in. Rakhimova slices it. And then Gauff comes in with a backhand winner down the line. Good hustle from Coco. All right, back to deuce. We need a betting command thing that says FO in community standards language. Yeah. What? What do you mean, French Open? What do you mean? Says French Open in community. I don't understand. What are you trying to say? I don't get it. Deuce. Yo! Hello. As Coco gets to advantage. Hello. 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 You're sitting outside. You're sitting outside. Go on. All right, advantage, Coco. All right, advantage, Gauff. I don't think he means F. Okay. Why would we say F off to people that want to bet? That's nothing. I don't have anything against that. All right, advantage, Coco. To get the first game of the second. You want to say hello, do you? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. All right, Gauff double faults, back to deuce. What's up? You want to say something? What's up? All right, fifth double fault for Gauff. All right. Advantage. We get the deuce. As we got a forehand from Gauff. Rakhimova forehand in the net. It's advantage Gauff. All right, advantage Rakhimova. Advantage Rakhimova. As the return goes out by... Sorry, advantage Gauff. I'm getting... I don't know. It's been one of those days. Advantage Gauff. Gauff holds. Rakhimova hits it out. I was half right. Nearly half wrong. All right. I'm Team Coco every day. Hey, we love that. Day 65. Yeah, how many days of streaming have I done? That's... So yeah, 65 days of streaming. Every day for 65 days in a row. No days off, literally. No days off. And that's going to be extended into probably 70 plus days. No days off. Until the end of the month. End of March, I'll take a day off. Forehand return. The forehand of Rakhimova. Rakhimova hits it long. That's love 15. All right. Love 30. Coco looking for that. Looking for that early break. Love 30. Love 30. All right. And Rakhimova comes in, misses it. Love 40. As with a point out from Rakhimova. Down the line to the backhand of Gauff. Lob goes up. And Rakhimova comes in. And hits a winner. One saved. One saved. $30-40, good serve from Rakhimova. As Gauff hits a slice forehand, Rakhimova comes into the net. No, she stays back. And then Gauff hits it in the net. Okay. Rakhimova goes to deuce. From love 40. All right, there's Rakhimova. Hits it out again. And it's... advantage Gauff. As Rakhimova serves another fault. Second serve. As Rakhimova backhand to the front of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand to the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova with the backhand down the line. Gauff gets with the forehand on the stretch, but it's in the net. We get back to deuce. All right, there's Gauff. Nice rally again. And she gets to advantage. Another break point. To take the break in the second set. All right, advantage Gauff, fifth break point of the game. As the return goes to forehand of Rakhimova, backhand from Gauff. The backhand of Rakhimova, Gauff with the forehand. Again to the backhand of Rakhimova, Gauff backhand again. Rakhimova gets it into the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand again. To the back end of Gauff. Down the line to the forehand of Rakhimova. Cross court into the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova. Back end down the line again. Rakhimova now gets a forehand into that Gauff forehand still. As they go forehand to forehand. Gauff on the stretch. Goes wide on the cross forehand. And Rakhimova survives. All right. Deuce again. All right, we get back to deuce. And a nice aggressive return from Coco. Advantage Gauff. Another break point. All right, backhand return goes back into Rakhimova. She goes down the line. Great shot. Gauff gets there with a slice, but it's wide. Back to deuce. The never-ending game continues. All right. There's Gauff. It's a lovely winner down the line. There's advantage Gauff. Pardon me. Advantage Gauff. As we got a 4-4 rally. Gauff overhits it. We're back to do seventh break point of that game. As that goes out by Rakhimova again, and Gauff's got another break point. As Gauff returns back to Rakhimova, down the line to the front of Gauff. Cross court into the front of Rakhimova. Rakhimova finally misses. And Gauff finally breaks. The marathon game ends with a break. Okay. Coco, 2-love in the second. 24 minutes for 2 games. Okay. Fine. All right. Yeah, okay. Sure. Love 15. That goes in net by Rakhimova. 15-0. That goes in the net by Coco. 15-30. That goes in the net by Coco. 15-40. All right, break back point straight away. Gauff, come on, finish this game and allow us all to sleep. What are you talking about, sleep? We've still got Sinner coming up in like a couple of hours. As Gauff saves 130. Oh, no, sorry, Rakhimova breaks. No? No. Gauff saves 1. 30-40. Look away for 2 seconds. All right, 30-40. Still break point. Coco serves. In the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand. Into the front of Rakhimova. Slice from Gauff. Into that Rakhimova backhand. Gauff backhand goes in the net. And we're back on serve straight away after a marathon game. It meant nothing. 2-1. Rakhimova breaks straight back. It's almost 3 a.m. in NBI. Where's NBI? All right, Coco still leads. But Rakhimova gets that break straight back. Oh, no, Roby. Fair enough. Wouldn't be surprised if Gauff breaks back and then break back again. Yeah, I mean, we could break our way to a win here. Half the Romanian fans have turned up for Raducanu versus Ruse and Christian match. They're busy today, yeah. Okay. 2-1. Sleepy Cam, too much yawning. Nah. Love, 15 love. All right, 15 love. What's up? What's up? You want to see the yawning? Go on. Yawn. Go on. You got this. What's up? What's up? What's up? 30 love. Told you. Oh, where you going? 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 40 love. All right, come over serves again to level this this second set. As Gauff backhand goes wide and Rakhimova does level the second set. Okay. All right, 15 love. Coco serving again. As that goes into net by Gauff, and it's 15-all. Cam, I've been asking you to get some sleep, mate, honestly. Okay. 15-all. And it's Coco double faults, and it's 15-30. 1 hour and 15 minutes played in this. And Rakhimova looking to get the break and lead here. As Gauff in the net, 15-40. All right, backhand from Rakhimova into the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova the forehand of the backhand of Gauff into the forehand of Rakhimova. She goes into the forehand of Gauff now. As Rakhimova again to the forehand of Gauff. As Rakhimova backhand down the line. Gauff forehand. Volley from Rakhimova is good, but Gauff's there with the backhand down the line. Rakhimova gets it back with a slice. Gauff backhand win across court. That's one saved. And it's still break point. 30-40. All right, 30-40. As the return goes the forehand of Rakhimova. Gauff forehand to the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff with the backhand again to the backhand of Rakhimova. And then Gauff in the net with the backhand. Okay. Rakhimova wins a few games in a row. And Rakhimova wins 3 games in a row. 3-2. After that marathon game, she's won 3 in a row. Paolini's up a break in the second. Cool. Jovic Osorio has a 3-set grind written all over it. I agree. I agree with that. Okay. Christian wins the second set. By the way, Nakashima is up a set and a break. Monfils is about to win the first set against Felix. Tiafoe, Brooksby have just started. Paolini's down a set but up a break. Joint and Christian are going 3. Some doubles going on at the moment as well. Ruse, Raducanu are playing doubles against Townsend and Siniakova. Mboko and Andreeva are about to play doubles against Shang and Mertens. So it's a pretty high-profile doubles matches going on right now. And we've got Jannik Sinner coming up in a couple of hours. All right. There's the forehand. Nope. Rakhimova's drop shot was too good. 15-love. Monfils takes the first set. Nice. By the way, chat, we've been streaming 5 hours straight already. That went quick, I think. Did it go quick? All right, backhand into the backhand of Gauff. Gauff goes down the line with a winner. And it's 15-0. Gauff with the forehand to the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff hits the backhand wide. (30-15). Good serve out wide. 40-15. All right, 12 out of the last 15 points have gone to Rakhimova as well. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Back in now from Rakhimova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova forehand. Winner. 4-2. Rakhimova's caught fire. 4 games in a row. Rakhimova in the second. The last 15 minutes, Rakhimova's won 4 games in a row real quick. All right, 15-love. First serve, the fault, second serve. As the return goes back in a Gauff. She hits a drop shot, but it's wide. 15-0. Cam needs sleep? No, I'm organizing things on my phone. Relax. I'm not. Do I look tired? Do I look like I'm sleeping? Hang on. Do I look like I'm sleeping? Does this look like I'm sleeping? I'm not asleep. I'm awake. I'm just organizing my life. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Double fault from Coco. No! It went in. The let went in, luckily. Second serve again. 15-all. Why have I been timed out? Probably because you broke a rule. That's a double fault. You don't have a life. All right, 15-30. As it'll fall into the backhand of Rakhimova. Backhand from Gauff. Into the net. It's 15-40. You look bored? No, I'm just trying to do two things at once. 15-40. So this match has been, like, this set has not been very, there hasn't been very many good rallies. That goes in the net by Gauff. This has been an error-filled set, so it hasn't been the most riveting set of tennis we've ever seen. So it's hard to get fired up when people are double folding and missing, forehand. So it's been a very ugly set of tennis. But Rakhimova's going to serve to try and take us to a third set. All right. Eala plays in 3 hours. Cam does not sleep because he needs to pay bills. Yes, that's exactly why I don't sleep. Yep. I stream all the time, not because I love it, but because I need to pay the rent. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm here to get paid, and then I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, I need to pay my rent, and then I'm leaving. This is purely, it's not passion. There's no passion here. This is purely about getting enough money so I can pay the rent so I can live in this house. You got me. That's exactly right. That's the only reason I stay up all night. The only reason I stay up all hours of the night. I don't even like tennis. Tennis? I don't even like sport. 5-2. All right. Rakhimova serving for the second. As the backhand goes in the net by Rakhimova, love 15. Someone tells me Gauff's going to come back and it's going to be 5-all. Does anyone else have that feeling? Is it going to be 5-all in like 20 minutes? Come on now. Come on now. I understand Cam's energy if it has been 5 out. What are you talking about? Relax. Everything's fine. Oops. All right, love 15. Alexandra Eala is about to win a doubles match. Nice. All right, serving to the backhand of Gauff. Return goes the backhand of Rakhimova. Go for the forehand. Winner. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As we get a forehand down the line from Rakhimova. That's a winner. Beautiful shot. And it's 15-30. As we return now from Gauff into the forehand of Rakhimova. But Rakhimova hits it out. 15-40. Coco to get one of these breaks back. 15-40. Rakhimova serves an ace. 30-40. Serve again. Out wide of the back of the Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Rakhimova, crossed into the forehand of Gauff. And then Rakhimova forehand to the backhand of Gauff, and Gauff hits it in the net. We get the deuce. Nakashima wins. Does he play? So he plays Zverev now. What's your record? How many hours have you done straight streaming? I think like 16. All right, deuce. As Rakhimova with a good serve. Gauff hits it out on the return, and she gets a set point. Wins 6 in a row to win the set and take us to a third. It's just come out of nowhere. Advantage Rakhimova. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Is a double fault. And we're back to deuce. All right. Deuce. First Uzbeki player to take a set off a top 10 player. Are you asking me that question, or are you saying, is this the first one? No, because Istomin beat Djokovic at the Australian Open. All right, deuce. As the return goes into the backhand of Rakhimova. Forehand from Gauff. And to the forehand of Rakhimova is Gauff. Down line forehand. Rakhimova gets there with the backhand cross court. Gauff backhand into the backhand of Rakhimova. Into the forehand of Gauff as Rakhimova back in the rally. But hits the backhand long. And it's advantage Gauff to get one of the breaks back. Oh, you're asking? Oh, okay. I thought you were like, you were telling me this. Istomin beat... I think Istomin... It would be Dennis Istomin. It has to be. Like, I don't think of... I don't think there's many... I mean, there's not too many Uzbekistani tennis players, right? That I can think of off the top of my head. Maybe back in the 80s. I don't know. As with a forehand in the net by Rakhimova. Gauff gets one back. Yeah. So Uzbekistan has had apparently 22 WTA players over the years and 17 ATP players. Dennis Istomin is the only one that stands out. But again, there could be ones that I'm not remembering that were back in the day. But Istomin was the one that he stands out because he's done things recently. Istomin made it to the fourth round of Grand Slams. He was number 33 in the world. He's won 2 career titles. And he is... I think he's still actively playing. I don't think he's officially retired. It doesn't say he's retired. Oh, here we go. Retirement and comeback. He retired in 2024 and he came back in 2025 to play some ITF events. So he's kind of like he is retired, but I guess he's 39 years old. So, but he's not officially retired, I guess. Pardon me. All right, Coco, 40 love. Beautiful hitting. There is currently an Uzbekistani ATP player currently ranked 300 in the world. Sergey Foreman. So he's the most. I think he is the most current one. At least he's the active player currently. As we got a 40 love. And then backhand winner from Rakhimova. Uh, 40-15. As Rakhimova hits it out in the return, and Gauff takes the game. There's also another player, Sultanov, the number 20. He's number 250. Sorry, number 396 in the world right now. He is 27 years old. So there's a couple of active Uzbekistani players, but Istomin is the best of them so far. At least on the men's side. On the women's side, there could be somebody I'm missing, but I'm doing my research as we speak. Currently, a player who is was 144 in the world. Nigina Abduraimova. Another player, Alina. She's 30. These names are tough, man. These last names they're rough. They're hard. They're hard names. There's some tongue twisters. That's some names. Yeah. By the way, Polina Kudermetova, who is the sister of Veronika Kudermetova, she's playing for Uzbekistan too. So a couple of players have changed nationalities in recent times. But I'm looking and I can't seem to find any players besides Istomin that have been in the top 100 in their careers. I mean, Rakhimova and Kudermetova are top 100, but they were top 100 and then they changed nationality, so it's a little bit different. Sabina Sharipova, she's currently 100, or she's currently playing. She's, as far as I know, 31 years old, so she's another player. Timofeeva. Oh, Timofeeva's another one who went from Russia to. Okay, so there's three Russian ladies who play for Uzbekistan now. Love 15, Coco trying to get the breaks back and level this set. But yeah, Istomin's the answer, by the way. So yeah, there you go. There's your history lesson. That concludes my TED Talk. Love 15 as we get a backhand winner down the line from Rakhimova. And it's 15-0. You can't change nationalities, but you can change citizenship. Okay. All right, let's make sure we get everything, all that perfect. How about this? Representing different countries. Players that have represented. Is that better? Does that make you feel better? Players that have represented, that have changed the country that they represent. That's a lot more words, but is that better? Gauff comes in 15-30. Anyways, how does the draw work? Why does the top seeds play today and then Alcaraz plays tomorrow? So during this tournament, because there's so many players, they have to spread the draw out. So that's why there's some of the players are playing today, some will play tomorrow. And then the players today will play on Sunday, and then whoever wins tomorrow will play on Monday. It's just because it's a big draw. So they have to stagger it. Pardon me. 15-30. A good question. It's because this is a big tournament. All right. Rakhimova serves a fault. Second serve. Serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Rakhimova into the nets. 15-40. 15-40. To get back on serve. As Rakhimova serves a fault. Second serve. Serve the back of Gauff. Good return. Rakhimova gets it with the backhand, but it's in the net. Coco breaks back. 5-all. Good night. Anyways, 5-all. 5-5. No, I mean, like, Sabalenka is number one and Alcaraz is number one, and the top half of the draw of the players one day and the bottom half of the other days. But I guess it's random. No. So, okay, yeah. So what they've done is the way that they do the draw, sometimes, like, the scheduling is sometimes they do the top half of the men and the bottom half of the ladies, and then vice versa. It's not always just like, and I guess because they don't want to have, they don't want it to be like, you know, too hard to schedule all the best players in the world at the same time. So they usually do, you know, top, and this happens at slams as well. They go, you know, top half of the draw for the ladies, bottom half of the draw for the men on the same day, and then they switch it. So that way the number ones don't play at the same time, and, you know, they don't want to, I guess that's probably part of it, right? So yeah, it's not random. I guess it's just not consistent throughout every tournament. Like, it depends on the tournament. They make the rules, you know. There's no rule saying you have to do this with the schedule. They can make it up. But yeah, yeah. Chat on what's going on. Anyways, back in the net by Rakhimova, and it's a forehand in the net. Sorry, 30-15. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't know if there's a I don't think there's a. I don't know. I feel like usually it's like top half one side, bottom half the other side, but maybe that doesn't always happen. All right, Coco double faults again, 30-all. Serve again from Gauff. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Good return. Gauff sliced it back. Rakhimova backhand cross-court winner. Too good. Advantage. 30-40 Rakhimova. There's a bit of forehand out of the backhand of Rakhimova. Backhand from Gauff. Oh, she slipped over. Then Rakhimova forehand. Gauff gets it with the slice, but it's in the net. Oh, Gauff might have hurt her leg there. She's walking okay now, but she stumbled bad. And she gets broken 6-5. She's okay though, Coco, I think. But yeah, that was a nasty, like, trip. All right, Rakhimova breaks again, and she's going to serve for the second. Again. Are they going to show what happened or not? Okay, I guess not. So yeah, Coco just lost her footing, and then that was it. All right. Rakhimova serving for the second again. Cam, do you think Coco is playing about the same as Dubai? Same level? Maybe. I mean, the thing with Coco is that she wins. She finds a way to win. As we serve another forehand of Gauff. Forehand now from Rakhimova. Gauff backhand into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand again to the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff down the line. Rakhimova forehand of the stretch. Gauff with the drop shot. Rakhimova gets it, but Gauff puts a forehand down the line for a winner. Too good. Lovely rally by Coco. Love 15. All right. Love 15. Serve. Here's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. There's a backhand from Rakhimova to the slice of Gauff down the line of the forehand of Rakhimova. Into that Gauff forehand as Rakhimova goes down the line of the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova in control, but hits it in the net. Love 30. Chance for Gauff to get to this tiebreak. Love 30. Serve again. Rakhimova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the front of Rakhimova. Gauff with the forehand to the backhand of Rakhimova. Into the front of Gauff with a slice. Rakhimova drop shot in the net. Oh, man. She's played 2 good points and lost them both with some errors. Love 40. But she didn't play... Like, she set the points up well. She just missed the final shot, which was the important shot. Love 40. Serving front of Gauff. Forehand now from Rakhimova. That's a great shot. That's one saved. 15-40. 15-40. Rakhimova forehand to the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova forehand again to the slice of Gauff. As Rakhimova with a forehand into the net. Oh, man, again! She sets up the point well, and then she just makes the error. And that's got to be frustrating. Anyways, tiebreak. You knew it was going to happen. You knew that it was going to happen. Okay. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? As we're backhand now into the backhand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand to the backhand of Gauff. As Rakhimova inside out forehand missed. Just wide. One love Gauff. You tell us. No, that's not my job. My job is to sit here and just smile. Hey, Coach, thank you for the 10 gifted members, by the way. Appreciate that. Sorry I missed that. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Hopefully you're still here. All right. 1-0 Coco. So FAA 5-2 in the second. Against Monfils. Serving to the back of Gauff. 4 now from Rakhimova to the front of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand. Into the back of Gauff. Rakhimova winner down the line. Oh, pardon me. 1-0. Beautiful backhand winner. One. As we get a fault, second serve. Serve to the front of Gauff. 4 now from Rakhimova to the front of Gauff. Off the tape into the front of Rakhimova. It's gone cross-court with the forehands. Now Rakhimova with the backhand. Gauff doing all the work. Rakhimova sprays the forehand wide again. How many times in the last 3 games have I said Rakhimova is controlling the point and then makes an error? 2-1 Coco. Like, Coco's just getting the ball back and Rakhimova just goes out. Like, she's playing great and then she misses that last shot. Yeah, it's 2-1. Coco with the mini break. Yeah, Rakhimova can't blame anyone but herself for missing these chances. Great lob, though, by Rakhimova. That's a good shot. 2-0. Great lob from Rakhimova. All right, 2-2. That was a great lob. I think Gauff, I don't know if Gauff thought she hit it or not, but she kind of didn't even watch the ball. When she went for that backhand, she was just like, whoop, hopefully it goes in. First serve's a fault by Coco, second serve. Second serve, double fault. All right, 3-2 Rakhimova. Mini break to Rakhimova. As Rakhimova serves. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Rakhimova to the backhand slice of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand again. Gauff gets it with another slice. Rakhimova goes with a slice down the line, but it's wide. And it's 3-3. They change ends. 3-3. That's the thing in Roland Garros. Gauff got everything back and forced it, and her opponents keep getting errors. Well, yeah, that's what makes Gauff so good. Like, she is so good defensively that she's super quick, and that's why that French Open final in particular was ugly by Sabalenka, but that's because Coco was just making her play more shots. All right, 3-3. As Rakhimova serves into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes back into Rakhimova. Gauff backhand into the backhand of Rakhimova. As Gauff with the backhand down the line. Good shot. Rakhimova sliced it back. Gauff forehand inside out. Rakhimova puts up a lob. Gauff lets it bounce and hits a forehand. Down the line. Good shot again. Now comes in with a volley. Gauff straight to Rakhimova. Gauff with a volley lob. Goes in. And then Rakhimova can't get it back. Good rally. And Coco gets the mini break. 4-3. Great work by Coco. 4-3. No one wants to win, yeah. All right, 4-3. Remember, Rakhimova served for this set 3 times. 5-2, 5-4, 6-5. And Coco has stayed in the match. Or stayed in the set. She's up a mini break. Serving the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand. Goes long. That was a free point for all. Four. Serving the forehand of Rakhimova. Forehand from Gauff is sliced in the net. She was going to hit a regulation forehand, changed her mind, and hit the slice into the net. Rakhimova 5-4 with the mini break. Okay. As a return, goes to the backhand of Rakhimova, down the line of the forehand of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand to the backhand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff forehand into the forehand of Rakhimova. Rakhimova hits it wide. 5-5. 5-5. Rakhimova serves. Someone's getting a set point. Serving the backhand of Gauff. Return goes in the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff. Backhand cross court into the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff backhand again. To the backhand of Rakhimova. Gauff. He's gone backhand to backhand with Rakhimova at the moment. Gauff doing all the running though as Rakhimova with a forehand in the net. Chat, how many times? How many times has this happened? And Rakhimova knows it. Too many times. That's the answer. Too many times. Like again, Rakhimova dominates the rally, misses the final shot. It's happened, I want to say 10 times in this tiebreak and the game before. At least 10 times. Coco gets a match point. It's on her serve, though. Match point, Coco. To get out of this match. Gauff serves. To the forehand of Rakhimova. Return goes into the slice of Gauff. Rakhimova backhand. Into the forehand of Gauff. To the backhand of Rakhimova. She hits a drop shot. Gauff's going to get there. Rakhimova passing shot is a lob. Gauff with a smash. Too good. Coco gets out of it. In straight sets. She's fired up. More out of relief, I think. But Rakhimova should have won that second set. She was up 5-2. She was up 5-4. She was up 6-5. She served for it 3 times. It was just, she was dominating rallies in the tiebreak, but she just couldn't finish the shots. And Coco gets out of in straight sets, but that was not straightforward. All right. That second set was 1 hour and 15 minutes alone. It's a 2-hour match. It's crazy. And the winner now of Eala versus Yastremska will take on Coco Gauff. So we're halfway to the rematch. Either way, we're getting a rematch. It's going to be a rematch of Wimbledon first round last year, or it's going to be a rematch of last week in Dubai. So either way, we're getting a rematch. Coco's playing somebody she's played before. All right. There we go. We got about an hour or so until the next match. So, yeah. we got about an hour or so until Sinner plays. So we've got some time to spare. Eala will get her revenge. Maybe. And we'll see how Eala plays today, because that's going to be a factor of, like, if she plays well today, then why couldn't she try and get Gauff, get the win off Gauff, Rakhimova going to be kicking herself. Gauff is one of the best and didn't play like it today. Well, yeah, I mean, Rakhimova should have won that second set. She lost that set. That was her set. She gave it back. Why is everyone hyped about Eala? I think it's just because people are excited. Like from Philippines, people are excited about Eala. Like a lot of people in the chat that are watching this match are watching because they want to see who Eala might play. That's, obviously a lot of Gauff fans here as well. But yeah, a lot of people in the chat that are wanting to see how Coco looked because Eala might get to play her, and so the Eala fans are doing some scouting, and that's totally normal. That happens. OG.
Thanks, Cam. I want Coco. Coco win.
Thank you for the $10. Appreciate that. Well, look, we're gonna watch that match later. Between Yastremska and Eala to find out who's going to play Coco. Yeah. All right, Gauff serve. Going to hit some tennis balls into the crowd, I think. All right. So we'll be back very shortly. We're going to watch Sinner versus Shrikina. We're going to get that name right. Don't you worry. I'll work on it. We'll get that name right. And if I don't get it right, you'll tell me and I'll fix it. I'll try. It's one of those names, chat. It's one of those names that just have something in English. We just don't have the sound. We can't make the sound, especially Australians. We can't make that sound. I heard him say it, and I'm like, I'll try. I'll do my best. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. We'll figure it out together. Anyways, I'm going to send you over to the Sinner match. We'll be back to watch Jannik Sinner taking on the young Czech player from Czechia. Jump over here. Talk amongst yourselves. And then, of course, we've got Eala taking on Yastremska to finish the day. Also, plenty of action going on at the moment. Monfils FAA going to a third. Tiafoe's up a set and a break. Paolini's in trouble. Joint's leading 5-4. She was losing 5 seconds ago, so that's great for Australia. But Coco wins. Wasn't pretty, but it was actually not. It was. By the way, both were. That was horrible. Horrible tennis by both. 19 winners by Gauff. 49 errors. 17 winners Rakhimova, 50. Did I read 57 errors? Like, that's 100 errors combined in that match. You were wondering why I wasn't getting excited? 100 errors combined. How the hell are you supposed to get excited over 100 errors? Like, what do you mean? That's crazy. That can't be right. I must have read that wrong. That can't be right. That's insane. Anyways, what the hell? That can't be right. I must have read that wrong. Somebody confirm that. Anyways, I'll be back in about an hour to watch Jannik Sinner, but Gauff wins, and she's halfway to the Eala rematch. We're halfway to the Eala rematch. We'll watch her later as well.